بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear respected scholars, imams, shaykhs, it's an honor for me to really stand in front of all of you, and I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for really having this opportunity to just mention a few words in the hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send His mercy and His blessings upon us, in that we are reminding ourselves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a special time for us, it being Yawm al-Jum'ah, and after the Asr prayer, that there is an hour in which that our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam informed us that there is an hour towards the latter part of the day, that if a person makes a supplication, that this was a time that we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept our supplications and our du'as. So I would advise and remind all our brothers and sisters that to make du'a for one another, to make our gathering here a success and a source of reward for us on the Day of Judgment, and of course on a greater level for the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that He subhanahu wa ta'ala gives victory to this ummah. Ameen. So I've just been given the responsibility just to mention a few words. In fact, I had to make my own ijtihad, really what the meaning was behind the title, "O My People." However, what I came to, really, if you like, is that "O my people" is a common message that you find not just amongst one of the prophets, but in essence it is a message of all of the prophets, alayhim as-salatu was-salam, that how and when they addressed their people, even though that all of the prophets, alayhim as-salam, they came across the most arrogant of people, the most obnoxious types of people in rejecting of this pure risala that was given to them by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they would reject them in the most awful way, but yet still in face of that they would address the people, the prophets alayhim salatu wasalam, would address their people in such a beautiful manner by addressing them, "Ya qawmi, O my people, i'budullah, worship your Lord, that you have no other Lord except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." And I think from this, at least I extracted, and there are many benefits that you can take from this, is the manner that we deliver this message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed upon a number, if not all, of our shoulders. And that is to deliver the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the best possible manner. That we take the examples of the prophets alayhim as-salatu was-salam in the manner and the conduct that they had. Even though they lived in the most difficult of times, they upheld a great manner. And their conduct and the way that they delivered the message was a victory in itself. So all of the challenges that we are facing, and especially in the times that we are living in, it is a time, and I can carry on from what I caught at the end of the previous lecture, in terms of unity and coming together. And there's a statement of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and it is a long statement. However, the part of the statement which I think is very important for us to really ponder over is that the Sahaba, the companions themselves, وَأَقَلُّ النَّاسِ تَكَلُّفًا, that they were a people who, if you like to translate, they were the simplest of people, and that they took things as they saw it. And for that reason, you find that their differences and them going in different directions was on a very, very small scale. And it is this methodology that I think that one and all of us, in the different responsibilities and the different backgrounds that we all come from, that we should take heed from that. That this great Sahabi radiallahu anhu, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, said this statement about the companions and delivering the message and carrying this message from one people to the next. So if it is that I have, you want to take what you have taken from my very short moments that I have with you, is that we pay very much close attention to the manner that we are delivering this message, the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In a time where differences, it is easy to highlight the differences of people, but I'm sure that we have much more in common than most of us think. And some of the examples that were given previously about the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, that they differed on, the greater goal was always the most important thing. And in times of difficulty that we are going through now, that unity, going back to those original sources and examples like our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the Sahaba and those who followed them with righteousness, is something that we should adhere to as much as we can. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward all of those who have been involved in bringing this particular event together. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward all of you. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.